Agenda. Does anybody have anything to add or delete to the agenda tonight? If not, I'll call for a motion that we approve tonight's agenda.
So moved.
Motion made by Koivunen. Do I have a support?
Support.
Support by Lillis. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We have no appointments or presentations tonight. And we have the newest member of our, maybe he's not the newest member of our police department. I think we got some newer ones.
He is the newest.
We'll introduce our fastest member of the police department.
Mayor and Council, I would just like to introduce everybody to the community. Sergeant Brendan Elias and our newest member, K9 Bear. And I will let Sergeant Elias, we're honored and privileged. He is now done with training. He is out on the streets and he's already been busy at work. So without any further ado, Sergeant Elias.
Thank you.
Thank you. Obviously, this is my dog, Bear. He's about a 2.5-year-old German Shepherd. He hails from the Czech Republic, and like the chief said, I attended about a 12-week program where we were trained in both apprehension, tracking, and narcotics detection. So far, I think I've got 6 different call-outs since we've been back in service, and 3 of those were tracks. We've had actually a couple people just give up when I arrived on scene because they knew the dog was coming or they heard the dog and decided that, hey, I don't want anything to do with that. But it's been a great honor to be able to have this position, and you know, Bear's going to be a great asset to the community. Hopefully be able to do a lot of drug interdiction and just helping out wherever is needed. So that's what I've got. Thank you again to the council and to the chief for allowing me that opportunity, and I'm happy to present Bear, our newest member of the police department.
Well, thank you, Brendan, for taking that responsibility. We appreciate that.
Well, good luck with your new partner. Thank you. We'll see you, Bear. Thank you, Brandon. Glad we're friends.
Bye, Bear.
See you, Bear. He just wants his toy.
It's a good-looking dog, though.
Oh, that scared me.
Scared you?
Well, there was drool coming out of his mouth and the bark.
You were the right guy for that, though. Okay, we'll move on to the consent agenda. Approval of payroll October 1st through the 15th. Approval of payroll October 16th through the 31st. Approval of claims for October. Request for City Clerk Administrator to attend the 2017 Brownfield Conference in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, December 5th through the 7th. And appointment of Earl Fitzgerald to the position of Operator Maintenance Worker. Jerry, one question on number 5. What position is that vacate now you have to post for?
Now I posted 7 days internally for the park recreation department, so if somebody bids on that, then we'll have to post for their job. Otherwise, we'll go out to the public for a park and rec maintenance.
We just grab this.
No, it's We'll take a short TV timeout at this time.
Take a short TV break.
First heat call. If no one has any questions, I'd like to call for a motion that we approve the consent agenda. So moved.
Support.
Motion made by Koivunen, support by Holt. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
You're funny.
We've got a lot of dedicated watchers. But it will be recorded for viewing later.
Is that your wife?
Yeah. Isn't that meeting on? Maybe she doesn't think I'm here. We don't have any public hearings at this point, no unfinished business. Item J1 under new business, request from Chief Koivunen to update administrative penalty schedule. Tim, you want to kind of tell us what you're thinking?
Mayor and Council, we are going to be due to order soon some non-moving parking tickets or calendar parking tickets. It covers a realm of different offenses, calendar parking, parking on the wrong side, parked against traffic, parked in the alley, and so on and so forth. Back in 2009 was the last time that the city and the council approved an increase on the fines. And it was brought up with my staff whether or not we should increase. I did a study of all the other communities in our area. We are on the low side of offense money. These offenses are we use Velocim, a company that collects our fines for us. And it would be my recommendation on the minimum fine right now, it is $12. I'm looking for a $3 increase up to $15. We also have $17 penalties, and I'm looking for a $3. So it would be $15 and $20 fines. That would put us even with all the other communities that if you see I did a little breakdown on the bottom here. So yeah, I'm looking for a $3 increase, which would bring us to $15 and $20 fines. We're looking at, consistency at a $12 ticket right now. We think with the $3 increase, it's gonna hopefully have people watch a little bit closer whether or not they're gonna be moving their car, adhere to some of these violations. So we're looking for consistency in this, and I think even a $3 increase would make a big difference.
Chief, I'm in favor of the increase, and I think compliance is key. If we can accomplish that, a lot of people don't understand how important it is to our operations to follow that calendar parking. The only question I would have would be, you may have already given this some consideration, but the administrative fine schedule in the other areas with regard to some of the other violations that we have locally, whether or not we need to look at increasing that at some point, or?
Right now, we're going to leave those. We're just mainly focusing on the non-moving complaints at this time.
Okay.
And again, the early snow that we've had this year is it really makes a difference. So people are doing a pretty good job so far this year, but we need a lot of help to get these vehicles moved back and forth, and I think this will just help us achieve that.
Thank you.
Anybody else have any questions of the chief? Otherwise, I'll call for a motion that we approve these.
So moved.
Motion made by Lillis, support.
Support.
Support by Hoag. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed, motion carried. Item number 2, law enforcement service agreement between the city of Eveleth and the town of Fail. Basically, Tim, is that pretty much the same as we had?
Yes, Mayor and Council, this is just to keep us status quo, to keep us going in the direction that we've been going now. We're into our 3rd year. Things are going very well. The town of Fail is extremely happy with their services. I think it's a great co-op that we have going. And along with this, with the agreement that we have here, the town of Fail's really stepped up into also getting us some equipment above and beyond what's in this contract. So they've made it clear to us we have the K9 squad that is actually theirs, and they've been very willing to upgrade equipment as it comes along above and beyond this. So it would be my request that we continue on for another year with this agreement.
I've heard a lot of, positive things, about the officers, about having the service out there from the residents and the board members. They said it makes so much more sense now that they can rely on the police department, who was out there all the time for our property and couldn't answer. But it's good. It goes to show you how you can work together, because I don't think public safety or health should be a competitive business. You want to have the best thing for everybody.
I also have heard a lot of very positive comments from the public, and yeah, keep up the good work. It's an excellent venture to pair and share with our neighboring communities, so appreciate it.
If no one has any questions, call for a motion that we approve this agreement.
So moved.
Support. Motion made by Hoag, support by Koivunen. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Item number 3, change order number 1 from Joel and Sop Excavating, amount of $3,004.50 for 2017 sanitary sewer project. You haven't had one of them for a long time.
You know, for as much as we've spent, I really can't get that mad about it, because I know there's been some, ups and downs, and we have some old pipes in town, so I'm not gonna read them the riot act this year for this one.
The explanation for the extra cost is that, the lead water lines that we encountered, you never know how many are down there and where. You estimate them when we start the project, and we encountered more lead than anticipated, so that was cost.
I think you're probably in the next phase gonna counter a bunch of them too.
Yeah.
I think
You know,
the amount
that's-
extra, for curb stops.
And that's not that bad of a price for just running into the extra, because I had to replace one 30 years ago, and that was just one. It was like $1,500, so that's not bad at all.
In item number 4, pay request, is that the same thing,
Yes,
Rod,
we
this
should
is-
include the change order first.
Okay. If nobody has any questions, call for motion there. We approve change order number 1 from Joel and Sop. So moved. Motion made by Coivinon, we have a support.
I'll support.
Support by Hoag, any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Item J4, pay request number 4 from Joel and Sop Excavating, the amount of $13,667.78 for 2017 sewer improvement project. Anybody have any questions of Rod or Jerry on that? If not, call for a motion that we approve this pay request.
So moved.
Motion made by Lewis, do we have a support?
Support.
Support by Hoag, any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Item number 5, resolution ordering preparation of a feasibility study for 2018 alley improvement projects. Have a motion that we approve this feasibility study? Motion made by Hoag, do I have a support? Support. Support by Coivinon, any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Item J6, resolution authorizing submittal of grant application to St. Louis County for Community Development Block Grant Program. And I imagine these projects are in that, Jerry?
Yes, this is the 700 block at Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Next phase.
Call for a motion that we approve this resolution to make application for this grant.
So,
Motion made by Hoag, do I have a support?
Support.
Support by Coivinon, any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Number 7, authorize city engineer to proceed with engineering fieldwork and design services for 2018 capital improvement project, street and utility improvement, 700 block of Jackson Street. Have a motion that we approve, authorize the city engineer to do this engineering work on this project.
So moved.
Motion made by Coivinon, do I have a support?
Support.
Support by Lillis, any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Item number 8, authorize city engineer to proceed with plans and specifications for a 750,000 gallon renovation project, water tank, cleaning, repairing, and painting. I know we talked about this for quite some time.
This has been a long time coming.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Big project. Lots of pieces to put together yet on this. Call for a motion to authorize the city engineer to proceed with engineering for this.
So moved.
Motion made by Coivinon, do I have support?
Support.
Support by Hoag, any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Number 9, proposed ordinance repealing and replacing ordinance number 48. This is cable franchise with Mediacom. Jackie, what is this, just like a verbiage thing, or?
Yeah, this is actually the second reading. We did
Oh,
some
okay.
verbiage tweaking, and you read it once, and then it got published in the newspaper, and now this is the second reading, and then Stephanie will publish, and it becomes effective then.
Second reading and no changes?
Correct.
First, okay. Call for a motion that we approve this reading of the ordinance.
So moved.
Motion made by Lillis, we have support? Support. Support by Hoag, any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Kind of a short agenda tonight. Anybody have any committee reports or presentations at this time? You got anything there, Brian? Joe, you have anything?
Nope, I got nothing.
Brian, you got anything to add, or?
Not at the moment, Mayor. Thank you.
Chief, you got anything else to bring up?
Mayor and Council, I just want to remind the public, now that calendar parking is in effect with the early snow, I do want to emphasize, because we are going to be trying to be diligent about keeping track of our local parking lots, to give the city crew a hand when they're out plowing. It is only 12-hour parking, and we are going to try to do a little bit better job enforcing all of our parking lots in town for that 12-hour parking.
Jerry, you got anything to add? Rod, you got anything for us, sir? Jackie?
I don't.
Joel?
No, I don't.
Steph, you got anything to add? Anything? Special interest, things are... Well, I really don't have a lot of tickets. Oh, we got tickets here. I don't have anything to bring up, another draw for a ticket. Let's see here. Bill Torkala, West Eveleth.
December 2nd.
And what is that game for, December 2nd?
Yeah.
Well,
Son of the St. Louis Blues.
congratulations, Bill. You're on your way down to the Twin Cities. Anybody from the audience have anything to add? If not, I'll adjourn the meeting because we do have another meeting at 5:45. We'll take a little break. Meeting adjourned.